All right, mofos. It's fucking 4:30 in the morning, and it's time to head to the goddamn gym, all right? Fucking, if you're watching this, get your ass to the gym, no matter if it's early or late. Excuse me. Yeah, I honestly wasn't planning on going to the gym in the morning. I was just gonna work out tonight, but I woke up and I wasn't that tired. And I was trying to fall back asleep at because usually I wake up once or twice in the night because I got to take a piss. I woke up and took a piss and then laid back in bed, and I was laying there and couldn't fall asleep. And I was like, well, what time is it? And it was 3:40, so I was like, well, maybe I'll just go to the gym. Because I've been wanting to start working out again in the mornings here for a little bit, but I just haven't. But I figured, well, I'll try today, see how I like it, see if I like. Because part of me feels like, in a way, I'll almost kind of get more sleep if I just get home from work and get to relax, make my dinner or whatever, and go to bed at 8 o'clock and just get to hang out. And I was like, well, I might as well just try it, Worst goes worst. I'm like, wasn't really a fan. I'd rather just keep working out at night. But I figured, fuck it, we'll give it a shot. Maybe we hate it, maybe we don't. Maybe we love it, maybe we don't. I don't know. All I do know is I feel like motherfucking Batman just working out in the morning. Getting my Bruce Wayne arc on, fellas. Also, I keep seeing shit all over Instagram. It's fucking Matt Reeves, the director, is if Robert Pattinson isn't available to start filming soon, he's gonna give up on the project. And I'm like, all right, that better not be fucking real, because there keeps being all these delays and shit, guys. If there's another fucking delay, or if the movie gets canceled entirely, I might crash out. It's gonna be the biggest crash out on this YouTube channel to date, 100%. As if you guys don't know, I fucking love Batman. I've got tons of Batman Lego sets. I've got all the movies on 4K Ultra HD Steelbooks, even the ones from the 80s with, I know Michael Keaton was the first two, and then it was either the third or fourth that was Val Kilmer, and then it was someone else. But I fucking love Batman. And if this one gets canceled, a motherfucker is gonna crash out so hard, swear to God, because those last movies were pretty fucking peak. Well, the last movie was fucking peak, guys. And honestly, people can say, because I know it gets a lot of slack. For whatever reason, Robert Pattinson's Batman gets a lot of flack, which kind of pisses me off, because I think it's a great movie. I think it's a pretty fantastic movie, if I do say so. That was a loud thud. Boom. All right, that should work. Anyways, I think it was a fucking phenomenal movie. I don't know why it gets so much hate. I think people are just afraid of change, guys. People don't like when source material gets messed with. And I think that he messed with the source material of the Batman in the best way possible. I thought it was a phenomenal movie. I would like to argue it was better than some of the Dark Knight movies. Better than The Dark Knight Rises or The Dark Knight, I don't know. Better than Batman Begins? Yes. I don't know. And The Dark Knight Rises gets a lot of flack for being the worst in the trilogy, but that movie was fucking awesome. How can you listen to Tom Hardy's Bane? Fucking, what does he say? Oh, you think darkness is your ally, Batman? You were merely adopted by the dark. I was born in it, molded by it. I didn't see the light until I was merely a man, and by then it was nothing to me but blinding. Phenomenal. You know, when people are like, oh, that's not what Bane's like in the comics, fuck you, alright? Because that Bane was fucking peak. And you know what? People are like, oh, that's not what Riddler's like in the comic. Fuck you. Riddler was peak in Batman, guys. Okay? That was a fucking sick-ass villain. That was a thriller. Or, oh, that's not really what the Penguin's like. Fuck you, guys. Go watch the Penguin series and tell me that shit was not fucking peak. That shit was the best show I've watched in forever. They haven't had that good of a show since fucking... Actually, I don't know. Invincible's pretty peak too. The Boys is pretty good too. But the Penguin tanks both of those series. 100%. And Invincible tanks the Boys. And the Boys is just a fun show. But fuck. Anyways, I'm yapping. Let's get into the workout. Well, I couldn't find a bench, so I figured I'd just start off with these. I haven't done these in a while, so we'll see how they go. I like them a lot, so... Well, I used to like them a lot, but I haven't done them in a while. I forgot to play my music. I like those a lot because I feel like it kind of like almost like drags on your front delts and kind of pulls away, so it feels like it gets a really great stretch on them. I might still do like 2 sets of dumbbell shoulder press, but I'll do like some lateral raises and rear delts first and finish off with those. I might not even do rear delts because my top back is so fired up from my back day, but we'll see. Just a little drop set. My musical pause. Okay, I love doing these. I miss doing them. These feel great so far, so I'm gonna do one more set and then I'm gonna do cable lateral raises, and then I think like maybe 2 sets of dumbbell shoulder press, see how my front delts are feeling by then. If I'm not a fan of them, then I will I can't even remember what I was saying. You get the gist. Fuck. forgot I had alarms set for like, let's just look at my alarm schedule real quick. And I had one for 5. I set way too many alarms, I'm gonna be honest, but let me turn those all off before I forget. And the worst thing is my alarm sounds like the death battle alarm, like the from Star Wars, like when the ship's being attacked, it's like, "Meow, meow." Anyways. All right, that's that. Then we're gonna do some lateral raises. I'm just trying to, well, I'll just go with this trusty old handle, and then I guess I'll raise this like to right there. I'm gonna just leave the pin out for a sec, see if I kind of like this angle. That'll be perfect. Absolutely perfect. Probably do a bit of a warm up just so my shoulders aren't creaking, and probably do 3 sets of those. Probably do a drop set on like the last 2 because I'm trying to slowly add those in. Definitely start off my next set with my left arm because I'm pretty sure I got like a few less reps on my left arm. So I gotta lock in, make sure I'm getting the same reps both arm, or else I'm gonna be, and over here it's gonna be. more set of those. I honestly wasn't counting. I just went to failure. I feel like I was more closely together on both those sets though. Who knows? For whatever reason though, my left arm's just like weaker than my right. Don't know what it is. I don't think they're imbalanced, but I don't look imbalanced, but I could be wrong. All I know though is my shoulders are feeling capped AF right now like a mofo. So let's do one more set. Well, there's a bench, so let's do like, well, I'm trying to think here. What time is it? We'll do 2 sets shoulder press. I don't know what weight. I'm gonna grab 50s and do a few reps, see how that feels. I feel like 50s would be perfect, but who knows? It's been a long time. I might be way weaker than I think. Definitely one more set of those, and that'll be that. And then I think we'll go do bicep machine for like 3 sets, do a drop set each, and then maybe like some incline dumbbell curl or something along those lines, or just some regular curls, maybe even some hammer curls. Haven't done those in a while. Then pose, get home, pack my lunchbox. I already did my meal prep for the entire week. Besides breakfast, well, like my breakfast yogurts, because I can only do those 3 days because I only got 3 containers. Plus, guys, my mini fridge is like packed tight with my ground beef, rice, and egg whites for every day. I also made a sandwich for every day. And then I have like 3 meal preps full of chicken, a meal prep full, well, 3 containers full of chicken breast, a container full of ground beef. So I'm packed brim tight. Plus I got my almond milk in there, my pickles, all my cheese. I had something else in there that I can't remember. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard. I'm ready for my own huge fridge so I can fucking fit everything, no worries. Okay. That's that. I think the bicep machine's open, so we're gonna go to that. If it's not, then I guess maybe I'll do a cable curl or something. But let's throw up these dumbbells and move on over there. Drop sets, you know, sometimes they fucking blow, but they do some damn good work. And almost in a way you can think about it, kind of cuts your work in half. Because you're still getting the same volume. If you do drop sets, you're just pumping it into one set. I love drop sets. I feel they've always helped me grow a lot, but to each their own, you know. You don't gotta like them, but I'd recommend giving them a shot, you know. Like, one way you can play it out is just going a heavy weight where you can only do like 5 or so reps and then drop like 20 pounds to your usual weight. You get like 8 reps, like around there and there. Another way you can play it is just do your regular weight, get like your 8 to 12 or whatever rep range you prefer, and then just drop 10 or even 20 pounds and just get an extra few. Really focus on that negative and the stretch, and I love them. So I mean, you guys let me know what you think. And yeah, I like them a lot. I think they're good, and especially for biceps. I noticed when I started doing drop sets, my biceps started to grow. I also noticed when I started to focus on a super slow negative, like letting it really stretch, like stretch so much it almost kind of like hurts, but in a good way, you know. Like, you're just like, oh, my biceps are pumped. Like, you know, when your biceps get really pumped, you're almost kind of like, ah. Because it's like, the biceps get pumped so easily that the, like, blood is rushing. You don't have much skin, like, barely any skin to pull, because it's like there's so much blood in there. That's how it is when you really focus on that negative, because your biceps already expanded so much. It doesn't want to let you, like, fully stretch. It feels good. It's really breaking apart the muscle. But let's do 2 more sets of these, and then I think, like, honestly, 2 sets of hammer curls and we'll be good. Bicep volume hasn't been crazy. I mean, it's definitely pretty high because I hit biceps twice during a full workout split, so it's kind of high, but it's like a little lower on the volume compared to some people's days, I feel like. But usually like 6 sets, 5 to 6 sets. So I feel like we're doing good. I feel like I'm already seeing growth within my biceps, which is huge. That's what I've been looking for. So yeah, I'm happy with where we're at right now. And I don't know if it's because I took a shower before I came here, but it's hot. Hot, hot, hot. SoundCloud may have honestly just pushed Sean Ray into my top 5 bodybuilders of all time. Okay, number 1 is always going to be Kevin Levrone. All right, I love Kevin Levrone. I think he won Mr. Olympia. Can't remember what year it was. Sorry, I'm not that much of a geek, guys, but still, love Kevin Levrone. And then, like, my next 4 are hard to rank. I give Kevin Levrone number 1 spot, but my next 4, it's like in the middle. But yeah. Come on, Nolan. Let's go. Oh, holy. Let me grab a wet wipe real quick. Wet wipe, wet wipe, wet wipe, dude wipe, wet wipe. I'm gonna wipe down my machine, because I'm a gentleman. Sometimes I'm bad about remembering to do that. Not that I'm really a sweaty person or anything, but it is proper etiquette, I suppose. I just don't like carrying around a spray bottle. I went on that grind for a while. Dylan likes to do it, but I'm like, nah, if I sweat a lot, I'll just grab a sanitary wipe. But I'm trying to think what I want to do next. I don't really know. I'm gonna just fold up the tripod, walk around a little, and find something, I guess. I think next I'm gonna just do a set of ease bar curls. I kind of like the hammer curls, but I didn't really feel on that set. I wasn't really messing with them, so we'll do some ease bar curls next. All right, let's do a little posing, see how we're looking. Oh, I mean, my lats are feeling pretty wide, just like, yeah. Whew. I'm liking my hair right now. I feel like if I could just get a haircut and always keep it at this length, I would, because I like it a lot more. I think it looks more formal. But I guess let's just kind of run through like a little routine. side chest. Is it just me, or is my bicep peak like getting better? I think it is. I feel like my arms are looking way better even already off this new split. I mean, I told you guys, I knew, and I've been saying, as soon as I get more calories and I like got to a pretty lean state, I'm just gonna skyrocket. I knew I was gonna. I knew it's gonna happen. Everybody hates on me, but just trust the process, guys. I mean, like, look at that muscle jiggle. Oh yeah.
That was good timing.
See how midsection's looking? Oh, definitely need to bring back in. I have not been doing vacuums at all, and you can tell because I'm kind of sucking at them right now. Just need to start doing them again. Forearms aren't looking bad. Biceps are looking pretty good, but let's head home. I probably should have thrown on my hoodie, but I was like, nah, I feel pretty jacked. Anyways, oh, there's me glasses. Might need to clean these when I get back inside. Sorry. Just my Batman music, guys, don't worry. Brr, it's a little chilly. Let's get that heat a pushing. But we're heading home. That was like perfect timing. It's 6:08, and as you guys know, Peak Fitness is quite literally probably only like a minute 30 from my house. So, well, that's a pretty nice semi. Ooh, I'm like turning my steering wheel. My lats are like tight. Not tight in a bad way. I think what made me even more sore is because I had Meadow give me a back massage like after my back day. And dude, she went fucking ham, dude. Like, no sorrow. Usually she's like, oh, am I going too hard on you? And I'm like, no, you're fine. This time she was like fucking fisting. She's fucking knuckling my muscles. I was like, oh, Jesus Christ. Like, it felt good because it really opened up my back. And I feel like my back has been like kind of tight for a while. I feel like it kind of loosened me up. And I can already feel it in my back poses. I feel like I can flow a little better because my lat's more loose. And that's something I want to be more proactive about. I want to be more proactive about doing stretches. Like that Daniel Coffeen, guys, I told you guys. Like Daniel Coffeen, I think that's how you pronounce his name, guy. I told you guys about a while ago. He's a super good posing coach. And he posts all sorts of like tips and helpful things. And he posts all sorts of stretches. And he was someone I paid a lot of attention to now, and while I was still trying to figure out some posing, and I'm still trying to figure out posing. I don't think I'm phenomenal at it. I think I'm a lot better than I used to be, but definitely still some work to be done, I will admit. But he gives great tips, and he talks about all these exercises to open up your lats and open up your arms and loosen stuff so you can pose better and flow better, and how stretching is important too in bodybuilding. And I really want to start trying to incorporate a lot of that stuff. Because you see a lot of athletes like C-Bum, he's like kind of dealing with some injuries now. And he's like, man, I wish I would have done all that rehab and mobility work my entire career. And I wouldn't be struggling with these injuries right now. And for me, I'm like, well, hearing that from like him and like other top level bodybuilders makes me be like, oh, well, and 10 years, I don't want to be going through all these surgeries. I want to be like, have been grateful that I took time out of every workout to do mobility work when I feel great in 10 years and don't need surgeries. So to me, it's a worthwhile payoff, but really great workout. we had a bit of an interesting like moment at the beginning. So Abby told me about it. She was like, what did she say? Fuck, I'm trying to remember. Oh, she was like, hey, some guy like was pretty pissed off about you recording. Did he say anything to you? I was like, oh, yeah, he did. Because, so my first workout, I'm not going to include the clip, guys, because it already pissed him off that I was recording, so I'm not going to put the clip in. But it was like my first set of those front raises. I set it up on like the other side of the seated row. So, because I thought it'd be a cool angle. And that guy was like, you know, because it's like one of the cable trees. So it's like the pull-up bar on top, and then the cable I was using, and then the cable he was using. And I pressed play on my music, and you know, it's like a SoundCloud song. So it's like kind of slowly transitioning into the song. And I just hear something along the lines of, I better not be in that fucking video or I'm going to fucking kill you. And so I slip off my headphones. And I'm like, were you talking to me, sir? And like out of nowhere, he just doesn't have the confidence to say anything to me. Mind you, this guy looks like a Viking. He's like bigger dude, hoodie, long ass beard. And he just goes, I better not be in that fucking video. But he like whispered it. He's like, I better not be in that fucking video. And it weirded me out a little bit because I was like, dude, if you're going to be a dick, like speak up, you know? And like, I don't mind moving my camera for people. You know, I have people come up to me all the time and say, hey, would you mind maybe moving your camera? I don't want to be in the shot or your video. And I'm like, of course, no problem. I'll move it over here. I'll stop this video. You won't be in my video at all. I'm sorry. Or people will be like, hey, I'm sorry I walked in front of your camera. I'm like, oh, no worries. Like, walk in front of my camera all you want. It doesn't matter to me. But if people ask not to be in my video, I'm super respectful and courteous. And I'm like, yes, of course. I'll make sure you're not in my shot. I'll move the camera somewhere else. And I'm like, I'm sorry that you were in my shot there. And they're like, oh, no, it's fine. But this dude's just like, fucking fuck you and fuck this. And I guess he was complaining to Abby, who's like the gym manager. And she said he came up to her and he's like, so do I need to sign a fucking waiver because that kid over there is fucking pissing me off? And she's like, he's usually so quiet and we've never had any issues with him. She just said that she was like, well, sorry. Like, it's not illegal to record in the gym, you know, but whatever. Probably going to have my protein shake, get dressed, head to work. I got like 15 minutes to get ready. So I think today should be a decent day because it should be decent packed with stuff to do. I got to take a trailer out to a Sage Butte pad, which is like fucking 2 hours out there. So that takes up, you know, like 5 hours of my day because 2 hours out. And then I check in the trailer with them, which usually takes like an hour. And then I head back, which takes like another 2 hours. Well, usually it's a little quicker because I don't have a trailer, so I can speed and not worry. But you get the gist. And then I guess, what am I trying to think? Yeah. So then I don't get back to like 1, which is mega chill because I just get to like kind of drive, listen to music. And then I guess maybe I'll take a trailer up to Casper that I had to do on Friday for Ann shoots. But yeah. But I'm feeling good, guys. I'm feeling happy. Yeah. I love you guys all so much. Thank you for watching. Stay hard, motherfuckers.